Hello everybody, today is Saturday, May the 17th, 2014. My name is Michael Wright and this is the Weekend Elliottwave video. Just before going forward, please do pause the recording and read over the risk disclaimer. Okay, let's jump right into the market. Currently we are in 4 open trades. 3 of those open trades are yen positions, so we will be placing emphasis on those yen trades in this video, but at the same time also noting the Euro Swiss long that we are in from 121.99. Okay, so first let's look at the ASEAN short that we are in from 95.61. Okay, it was a good trade on the short setup off of the breakout, and we actually really caught it off of what appeared at the time to be a back test, so a sort of kiss. Okay, that kiss. And luckily for us, there was no real clear upside reversal on this pair, as the ASEAN did indeed pull a reversal. So up close to about 100 pips and looking much lower. The reason for that is because once opening it up to the daily time frame, what we see is clear bearish momentum divergence, noting for continued shorts. If by chance it does pop up, upside risk lies towards 98.16, but however the downside of momentum in my opinion could go as far as the 81 area, okay, which will be the 161.8% Fibonacci retracement. But from an extended standpoint, if the high is indeed in place as we are forecasting, then much lower levels towards that 78 level should not be it should be warranted going forward. Alright, as of now, looking for 93, may actually lower those targets depending on how things do develop. Meanwhile, we also are in the CAD yen shorts. CAD yen short from 93.30, so a little bit lower than where we are currently at. Appeared to be a breakout. Very interested to see how the market does indeed open up tomorrow because depending on how you draw the trend line, it either broke out already and did its back test, or it was already a false breakout. With the ASEAN already making some downside moves, we are actually warranting for the downside break to be intact, and then looking for that 91 area. CAD yen, you could say, is leading the ASEAN, as the ASEAN is pretty much at higher levels, and that will give you the Aussie CAD cross. Not in this Aussie CAD pair, but do like it for downside risk. We'll see how things develop as we kick off next week's trade. We'll be monitoring the pair for developments going forward. We could kind of see a support area into the 101 area. I would like to see a test and then break the support area to come back and then test that level for resistance. That will give good indications for a bearish setup. The other trade we are in is the dollar yen, pretty much flat. Dollar yen very similar to the development of the CAD yen, breaking that support area. So just very similar. As long as the top edge resistance holds, this bottom side of about 100.60, I believe to be the A wave, with the B wave lying around that 104 area, and then looking much lower to about 99.30, and then even towards that 96.30 level. So those who are bullish, I would say stay cautious as we kick off the new week and we look to end of May, and then those bears looking to take advantage and get on board this long-lasting sort of wait in terms of a reversal for the yen positions that may be closer than we all think. So again, in a Aussie yen short, dollar yen short, and a CAD yen short, Aussie yen short already at break even. dollar yen and CAD yen currently out of the money, but at the open, first things first, we're looking to lower those stops to lock in some profits for the Aussie yen, and then monitor the dollar yen and CAD yen to see how it really begins to come to life. On the other hand, the other trade we are currently in, and one we do like very much and looking to go to break even sooner than later, is the Euro Swiss longs from 121.99. So up about close to 30 pips. Nice development on this pair as we broke to the top side. It came back to retest those area for support, and now looking higher. Okay. Away from that area, if we open up the time frame and then look at the daily areas, okay, what we now here see is this again bullish momentum divergence. So looking higher for the Euro Swiss as well. In my opinion, it could get up to 124, 125. That would take some time. In no rush for the Euro Swiss. Euro Swiss, very lackluster performance in terms of swing trades, right? But very good in terms of the consolidation zones, and then looking for range trade. But looking to treat this as a swing trade and take our time and watch how the upcoming days to even weeks play out for the Euro Swiss. Other than that, really staying pat. Kiwi dollar do like for shorts as it broke the 4-hour Ichimoku cloud, indicating further downside for the pair. Really didn't get a clear indication from a price action standpoint to enter those shorts, but those who are indeed short do like it as long as the 4-hour cloud stays bearish. In terms of stops will need to be, in my opinion, above 86.70, as only above that area will negate the downside outlook. Until that, we could see a southern journey in the pair going forward. At the same time, the Tenkan is looking to cross below the Kijun, so that is also an indication of downside on the pair, so watch out for that as well. And with that being said, from a correlation standpoint, you will look at the Aussie dollar to also be in that similar sort of field, because both of them are commodity currencies. So again, downside preferred for the Kiwi dollar as and the Aussie dollar. Aussie dollar, I would need to give it a little bit more time. I like to look at the Aussie on the 4-hour time frame, but really look at the 50 period SMA as a sort of indication for a directional bias. So that directional bias lies about 93.25, so not too far along from where we are currently at. It's about 25 pips away from that area, but also providing color to this bleak picture so far is the fact that the 10th period SMA has crossed below the 20 period SMA on the 4-hour time frame. So just give it that last indication. Again, we were short the Aussie dollar. We were trying to sort of top pick this earlier on in the week. Last week did indeed get stopped out, but we made up for it with the pound CAD. But again, downside is preferred off of the notion of the commodity currencies, the bias we have there, and at the same time, obviously we are short Aussie yen. From that correlation standpoint, again, Aussie yen and Aussie dollar in regular time should move together. Correlations have indeed broken apart in the past couple months, so we'll see and look forward to things sort of coming together and back in light. Alright guys, I want to thank you all for watching the weekend Elliottwave video. If you have any questions, please feel free to Skype me at wtcg.mike or shoot us an email at trade@rightinv.com. Also, we'll be in a chat room, but for best communication, just Skype me directly and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Cheers everyone, and have a great weekend.